In a world where mountains rise and oceans collide, there exists a place where fire and fury intertwine, shaping the destiny of a nation. Indonesia, a diverse archipelago of islands that stretches across the equator. Among its many treasures, there is one that captivates the imagination and holds a dark secret within its core. This is the story of the Krakatoa volcano, a name that resonates with power, destruction, and the loudest sound ever heard. Situated within the Pacific Ring of Fire, Indonesia is characterized by its abundance of geological activity. This region serves as a meeting point for multiple tectonic plates, resulting in regular occurrences of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Nestled within this geological hotspot, Indonesia is home to 130 active volcanoes, more than any other country in the world. Krakatoa, known as Krakatoa in the local language, is situated in the Sunda Strait, between the larger islands of Java and Sumatra in Indonesia. This region falls within the larger area known as the Ring of Fire, a vast arc of volcanic and seismic activity encircling the Pacific Ocean. With that being said, Krakatoa belongs to a chain of volcanic islands that make up the Krakatoa archipelago. Beneath the surface lies a subduction zone where the Indo-Australian tectonic plate is being forced beneath the Eurasian plate, resulting in tectonic collision leading to volcanic eruptions. Brave explorers and adventurers from Europe who journeyed here during the 1600s and 1700s wrote about the havoc caused by the volcanoes in the Sunda Strait. But it was the massive eruption of 1883 that really made Krakatoa a household name associated with tragedy and chaos. It was the year 1833 when Krakatoa began to show signs of its unforgiving nature. Tremors rumbled through the land as magma made its way to the surface, heralding the impending catastrophe. On the night of August 26th, the volcano erupted and the explosion was so immense that it shattered eardrums of sailors and residents living nearby. This extraordinary event has gone down in history as the loudest sound ever recorded. The shockwave traveled across the Indian Ocean, reaching as far as the island of Rodriguez, nearly 4,800 kilometers away. The sound was estimated to have reached an astonishing 180 decibels, equivalent to standing next to a jet engine at full power. The eruption of Krakatoa triggered a series of catastrophic events. The volcanic ash cloud reached heights of up to 50 miles, blotting out the sun and casting the region into darkness. Tsunamis, with waves towering over 100 feet, crashed upon the shores of nearby islands, obliterating everything in their path. Villages were swept away, and tens of thousands of lives were lost. Ships passing through the straits were bombarded by pumice stones as large as 10 centimeters in diameter, and a small tsunami struck the surrounding shores. But it was on the morning of August 27, 1883, that Krakatoa made an indelible mark on history. In a series of 4 enormous blasts happening at 5:30 a.m., 6:44 a.m., 10:02 a.m., and 10:41 a.m., the world was shaken to its core. These explosions sent powerful shockwaves rippling through the entire planet. The third explosion, considered the loudest sound ever recorded, reached an astonishing 310 decibels. Its deafening roar echoed across a staggering 10% of the Earth's surface, with reports of its thunderous rumble coming from as far away as Western Australia and the distant island of Rodriguez near Mauritius, spanning thousands of miles. The collapsing cloud of ash, gas, and debris created a blazing flow that destroyed everything in its path, wiping out the island of Sabisi and its 3,000 residents. The resulting tsunamis, caused by the displacement of a huge amount of water, unleashed waves estimated to be at least 40 meters tall. Dutch authorities recorded a total of 36,417 deaths, with most of the casualties attributed to the powerful tsunamis. The aftermath of the Krakatoa eruption had a worldwide impact. The large quantities of ash and sulfur dioxide thrown into the air caused a cooling effect across the globe, making temperatures drop by about 0.5 degrees Celsius for the next year. This resulted in beautiful and breathtaking sunsets that people in Europe and America were able to witness and artists captured in their artwork. While Krakatoa's eruption of 1883 was undoubtedly catastrophic, it pales in comparison to other volcanic events in the region such as Mount Tambura's eruption. Mount Tambora is located on the island of Sumbawa, part of the Indonesian archipelago. It lies within the province of West Nusa Tenggara in the southern region of the Lesser Sunda Islands, specifically in the northern part of Sumbawa Island, overlooking the surrounding landscapes and nearby coastal areas. Mount Tambora's eruption in 1815 holds the infamous title of the largest volcanic eruption in recorded history. The explosion was so immense that it affected global climate patterns for several years. The eruption of Tambora released an estimated 150 cubic kilometers of material into the atmosphere, dwarfing the volume expelled by Krakatoa in 1883. The impact of Tambora's eruption was felt all around the world. The volcanic ash and gases injected into the atmosphere caused a significant decrease in global temperatures, resulting in 1816 being famously known as the year without a summer. Crops failed, livestock perished, and famine spread across regions of Europe, North America, and Asia. Unusual weather phenomena such as snowfall in June and frost in August astonished and bewildered communities, leading to food shortages and societal unrest. The initial blast of Mount Tambora destroyed the mountain's summit, leaving a massive caldera in its place. Pyroclastic flows and volcanic ash devastated the surrounding area, wiping out entire villages and causing the deaths of tens of thousands of people. The immediate death toll is estimated to be around 10,000, but the indirect consequences of the eruption, including famine and disease, pushed the total number of casualties much higher. The impact of Krakatoa's and Tambora's eruptions on human history is profound and have contributed to our understanding of volcanic activity and the importance of monitoring and studying these geological phenomena. Amidst the destruction, a new island emerged from the depths of the ocean. The volcanic activity resulted in the formation of a volcanic cone, now known as Anak Krakatoa, or Child of Krakatoa. The eruption of Krakatoa in 1883 resulted in the loss of a significant portion of the original island. The explosions and subsequent collapse of the volcano caused a large part of the island to be obliterated. Reports suggest that around two-thirds of the island's landmass, including the central volcanic cone, was destroyed or submerged beneath the sea. The force of the eruption was so powerful that it caused the collapse of the caldera and triggered tsunamis that further contributed to the island's destruction. The remaining fragments, followed by new volcanic activity, occurred within the caldera, leading to the gradual formation of a volcanic cone. This cone grew over time as eruptions and lava flows added layers of volcanic material to its structure and formed the smaller islands of Rakata, Danan, and Perbowitan, which make up the remnants of Krakatoa seen today, along with the emergence of the new volcanic cone known as Anak Krakatoa. Anak Krakatoa has experienced a series of eruptions since its birth, gradually increasing in size. The volcano has been a subject of scientific interest and study as it offers insights into the processes of volcanic growth and evolution and to assess any potential threats or changes in behavior. In December 2018, Anak Krakatoa experienced a significant eruption, resulting in a deadly tsunami that struck the coasts of Java and Sumatra, claiming the lives of 437 people and leaving thousands injured. This eruption caused a partial collapse of the volcano's cone, reducing its height from approximately 338 meters, 1,108 feet, to around 110 meters, 361 feet. Following the 2018 eruption, the volcano has shown intermittent periods of volcanic activity. In 2020, Anak Krakatoa erupted multiple times, with ash plumes reaching heights of up to 500 meters, 1,640 feet above the crater. Volcanic activity is inherently unpredictable, and Krakatoa is no exception. Although it may appear dormant, it is important to remember that volcanic systems can remain inactive for long periods before suddenly reawakening with explosive force. While it is impossible to predict with certainty whether Krakatoa could awaken from its slumber and unleash another catastrophic eruption, experts believe that the volcano remains active and poses a potential threat. The region surrounding Krakatoa is densely populated, making any future eruption a grave concern for the safety of those living nearby. And so the epic saga continues, destined to unfold for eons to come. Anak Krakatoa will rise once more, shaping a new landscape with its fiery embrace. In a few centuries from now, our descendants might witness yet another mind-blowing cataclysm, a jaw-dropping spectacle in the ever-evolving legend of Krakatoa, giving us a sign that nature's grandest show is far from over.